From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. Our starting pitcher in this one, Nick Pivetta. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
That one misses, and that's how this game gets started. Next offering upstairs. And that's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. And here it comes. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Raimel Tapia up to hit.
For Toronto, the left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1 your count.
Good eye right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Righty to the plate. That one misses. 2-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
At the belt and fires. And now it's even up. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is popped up. And that one actually will be grabbed by Story. And there's one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. This one's got a chance. And that ball is out of here. Vladdy blasts one out the opposite way. Home run number 70 on the year. It's 2-0.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
And the batter is George Springer.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 4.
And first offering is fouled off. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the ball.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! George Springer takes him deep. His 52nd home run of the season. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ball club.
Here's Gurriel.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Gurriel.
0-1.
And now the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. And base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Teoscar Hernandez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And the 1-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Kicks and deals. Here's a strike.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Righty delivers. And he grounds one back up the middle. One at second. Stops it on a slide. And they get the out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. Back in Boston, on the hill here today, Bowden Francis. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Trevor Story takes a ball here as he stands in now. The 1-0. Looked like it was a little bit up.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. And he deals. Oh, he dropped it. The pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Alex Verdugo looks at one outside there. Next offering is in for a strike. Called strike right there. And a pitch. Popped up. And Verdugo is set down. And there's one down. Xander Bogaerts now. Really thriving with the bat this season here at home. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. And now the count is even.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Just a slow ground ball this time. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. One down. Rafael Devers up to hit. First pitch just misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next one misses. 2-1. Here comes a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Story, the runner at third. Bogaerts at first. One gone. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get.
Oh, wow. What a stop. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox 1. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. Down the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The third baseman.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Verdugo makes the grab, one pitch and one out.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Reese McGuire.
They had a foul ball.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Line drive, Hernandez. In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Samad Taylor. And that's in there for strike 1.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Out to short, Story over to pick it up. The throw to first, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays as the lead remains 3-1. Francis back to work.
For the Red Sox.
Out towards right center field. Springer on the move. Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Christian Arroyo.
The first baseman, Christian Arroyo.
In there for strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The 0-2. Got him. And there are 2 outs. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Batting 9th.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Hernandez.
2 down, nobody on. Left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go. Welcome back. Top half of the third inning, and now Bo Bichette.
Leading off
and a pitch.
The shortstop.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to
drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. To the plate, save! And they're up by 3.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And there's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here's George Springer. First offering misses the mark.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Devers over to second, and a run scores on the double play. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
The designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Up the middle, Story collects it. And that will end the inning. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Red Sox 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
For the Red Sox.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it into the warning track.
Definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the fence and left.
Right fielder.
Here's Alex Verdugo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Bogarts takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
The wind and the pitch. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down here 5-1. Back now at Fenway as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder.
Pitch.
Teoscar Hernandez.
In the air, right field. Verdugo going back on this one. Pulls it in on the run. And a quick out, number 1. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Kicks and fires. Chapman gets a piece there.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-2. Stays alive. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the second out. Here's Reese McGuire.
Now batting. Catcher.
This is important. If he can go 1-2-3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
In there, and it's 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And now for the Jays, Samant Taylor. And that's in there for strike 1. McGuire at second with 2 down. On the ground, and there's a hit. McGuire around third. Garcia fires it to the plate. Tag, not in time. He scores, and the lead is up to 5.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball.
New pitcher on now, Rich Hill, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
At this point of the ball.
That's a hit. Taylor coming home. He will score. It's 7-1.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And that gets down for a base hit. Garcia to third. He's in there. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Pulls it in on the warning track. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Blue Jays 7 and the Red Sox 1. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Leading off, Rafael Devers.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
And Devers hits that one. Hernandez giving chase. Racing, makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next,
now J.D. Martinez at the plate.
J.D. Martinez.
Talking about Martinez, he's one of the best fastball hitters in the game.
Yeah, some guys are concerned about velocity, but he embraces it.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one the other way, base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The throw to third, in there safely.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. Could be a
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Into the monster seats and gone. Adolis Garcia blasts one out. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they close the gap. It's 7-4.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate when he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Arroyo. Went down on strikes his first time through. Next offering is down low. And that's ball 1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it's off the wall. And he's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
That's hard hit in the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Runner tags up for third. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. Hernandez ranging back, brings it in, and that'll do it. Sox get 3 on the homer. It's now 7-4. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, George Springer.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. George Springer leaves the yard. His 53rd homer of the year. It's 8-4.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. next up for the Blue Jays.
Now batting,
1 for 2.
designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lined into right, and that's a base hit. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Chapman in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Matt Chapman pops one out of here. And they tack on 3. It's 11-4.
A hitter recognizes that breaking ball that's up in the zone. He hopes that it just comes down enough that it's a pitch he can attack. Well, he was right on top of that one. Really good swing.
New arm out of the bullpen, Jake Diekman. He's into the game with the bases empty. So up next for Toronto, Reese McGuire.
The batter, the catcher, Reese.
And that one
McGuire.
fouled off. And the 0-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Taylor stands in now, looks at that one inside. The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And here it comes. The other way, and a base hit. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Garcia makes the catch. Runner tags from 3rd. The relay to the plate. Slides his hand in there. Save. And now it's 12-4.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These guys are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Line drive and a base hit right there. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
The batter, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next pitch inside. And now it's even 1-1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Vladdy with a star scraper. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 15-4.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Ryan Brazier. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Base is empty, 1 away, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
And a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to first. Has some trouble with it, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Home half of the 5th coming up. Jays lead it 15-4. Back inside Fenway Park, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Alex Verdugo. Out towards left center. Bichette makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
That one ripped, and there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and dipped into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K. Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Christian Vasquez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And it's even up.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Into center. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Back-to-back base hits. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Ground ball left side. They take the force out, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The third baseman, Matt.
Brazier back to work. And there's a ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And forget it. Matt Chapman hits one out. Home run number 35 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 16-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Digging
Now
in,
batting.
Reese McGuire.
Reese McGuire.
And that one wrapped foul. Up the middle. One away.
He's out.
That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And now
Up
for the
next for the Blue
Jays,
Jays.
Samad
The
Taylor.
second baseman.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swing and a ball popped up. Hernandez puts it away, and there's two down.
The batter.
So the batting order turns over. Bo Bichette, the next to hit.
Bichette.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
The pitch. Off the mark there. Ball one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
This one smacked out to left center. Snags it on the run. And that is the third out of the inning. Toronto picks up one on this homer to the bottom of the sixth inning. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the sixth. And now the first baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Leading off.
Here the right-hander back to work.
The first
Outside
baseman,
corner, there's a strike.
Christian.
Well, every pitcher wants a run
Arroyo.
support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of...
And it gets by him. And it bangs up against the wall. Taylor with a relay home. In there. He scores. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Hernandez.
Fires over to Guerrero. One away, bottom of the sixth.
The batter number 10.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Story stands in here, takes ball one low. Next pitch
Ball
misses
two.
inside. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. There's the strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Righty to the plate. To third. And that's just foul. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I'll tell you.
And here is Alex Verdugo. And a foul ball. And he deals. And ball one.
One ball, one strike.
Righty delivers. Swing and a ball popped up. Chapman makes the play, and there's 2 away. And at first, at the plate, Xander Bogaerts, 1 for 3. Late swing, fouled off. 2 outs. And now it's even up. And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here comes a pitch. And a ball evens the count. Story off the first with 2 away. Next offering is down low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that one hammered, and it's out of here. Xander Bogaerts hits 1 out, and they inch closer. It's 16-8.
Change up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
So 2 down. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin.
Devers.
The next pitch misses, and now 2-0. And that's in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. In time, got him, and that'll do it. Back here in Boston, top of inning number 7. Now here is Raimel Tapia.
The left fielder.
The right-hander back to work. In the air, left field, down the line. Nice grab on the run. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's some real power at the plate. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And the 1-0. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hits the top of the wall. Story with a relay throw. Tag got him. And he can't scramble back in time. Way too much of a turnaround first there. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, George Springer. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting, designated.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
Springer on the run. In the air, right side. Base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense.
Now
fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Teoscar Hernandez next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
At the belt and fires. Up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score.
Four hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infield with how hard he hit it.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Matt Strong. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. The pitch. Just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
2-0. That one hammered left field. Way back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. His third home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 20-8. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So 2 away with nobody on.
Up next,
and next for Toronto, Reese McGuire.
Reese McGuire.
Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that's the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run. Back here in.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Julian Merriweather into the game, and he's got a nice lead to work with. The
Your
pitch.
attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
That one ripped left field. That's back.
Merriweather.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just
Now
barely
batting,
missed it.
catcher.
Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Vasquez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. He is an absolute flamethrower, of course, and you don't have to watch very long, and the radar gun is lighting right up.
Well, you can see all the fans looking at the scoreboard after each pitch. I don't think you see it at the plate. You hear it go by.
Fouled off. He was late. Chris, it seems like more and more guys are training to up that velocity.
Yeah, and they're understanding efficiency as well, from mechanics, from biomechanics. These guys are paying attention. They're trying to get better, and they're trying to get an edge.
Makes the grab on the run. 2
Now
up, 2 down.
Center fielder, Adolis Garcia.
That one drilled left field. On its way. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. So he leaves the yard to left. His 9th homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 20-9. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He got on plane with that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Now it's going to be Christian Arroyo.
Christian.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. Location as well with the velocity. So many of these hard throwers are working up in the zone, at least in part to combat the launch angle swing, right?
Yeah, and if you're effective with that pitch where you can throw it at the top of the zone as a strike that can be called, now you can start to elevate and try to...
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 8th inning coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Fenway Park, we're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in is the speedy Samant Taylor. And the pitch.
Taylor.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and he's on at first. So the lineup flips over. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Taylor aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Darwin's in. Hernandez up and throwing. Here's a 1-1. Runner on goal. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. And now here is Raimel Tapia. That's out to center field. Garcia makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Enrique Hernandez.
For the Red Sox.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Hernandez.
The line to kick the pitch. Ball 1 there. The wind of the pitch. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Trevor Story now.
The shortstop.
First pitch, not close.
When the leadoff man gets on, you minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Slice to right. That'll drop in. Plays it on a hop. And it gets by him. Hernandez around third. 1 run is in. So man aboard. So stepping in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. Good contact guy, good defender. Next one misses. 2-0. And a pitch.
3-0 the count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Bogarts in the box now. No balls and a strike. And here it comes. Fought off foul.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the throws offline. He's safe. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Man at first, down the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. On the ground to third. They get the force. Inning over. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 9th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Here comes the pitch. Ball 1 low. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there and gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, his 72nd home run of the season, and they add on. It's 21-11.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Josh Taylor. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. Here's a big power threat, George Springer. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Springer leads off first with one away. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slide.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
Chapman, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. The pitch. Springer on the run. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Vlad Guerrero Jr. with the solo shot for Toronto. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Lucas Litke. And a healthy-sized lead for him to go to work with.
Well, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Now batting, center fielder, Adola. Garcia.
Fly ball to right. Hernandez under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Christian Arroyo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. On the ground to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, just another big win today, and everyone is jumping on board behind this ball club. They're playing so well. They're packing the stands, and it's just an exciting brand of baseball. We'll see how far it goes, but right now, no one thinks it's going to end anytime soon.
Tons of offense in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.